Hello everyone, welcome back to another Nova Online breakdown video. A quick disclaimer before we get into it this week, I am feeling a bit sickly. I don't know exactly what plagued me, maybe watching too much Nova content has inadvertently attacked my sinuses and left me feeling like some dog shit. So if my voice sounds a bit groggy and unappealing, I am sorry. But regardless of that fact, let's get into the week of degeneracy gifted to us by our least favorite Ferris wheel-shaped Discord dominator, Nova Online. This has been a bit of a weird week from Nova. The first TikTok I want to jump into and break down is one that Nova posted 5 days ago, where he addressed his inability to consistently post TikToks. He claimed that his mental health has been struggling and how he no longer wants to post videos of him in the actual shower, because if y'all don't already know, Nova recently started a shower arc, one that lasted all of 5 days, which, is incredibly shocking. Everyone might need a second to pick up their jaws off the floor after hearing this conclusion, but in this TikTok, Nova says that he feels most comfortable taking his showers off camera, which I think to the sake of everyone's eyes, that's a good call. However, this leaves people to speculate the fact of if he's actually showering anymore. With no video proof, there's nothing concrete to let us know that Nova is indeed showering every day. No one can be certain if Nova is indeed showering, which is insane for me to even be saying. It's all insane really. Nova, you had to make an arc in your life to start showering and it lasted all of 5 days, and now people on the internet have to speculate whether or not you're cleaning yourself. Regardless of that, let's get into the video.
Hey all, so I just figured I'd come on and explain a little bit of something, because you guys already know my mental health has been down in the dumps lately, which is why I have not been posting lately. And yeah, just know that I am continuing to shower off camera because it's what I feel most comfortable doing. If I film myself in the shower, people are gonna meme me about it, and it's just not okay.
Starting off, I'd like to address something that I talk about pretty frequently when it comes to Nova. He starts off this video as just a big bucket of bummer. The poor me shit is so common for Nova to play, and it's getting extremely tiring. Whenever Nova has a bad day, or when the trolls get to him too much, he ends up turning to the internet and playing this sad, pathetic shtick. Nova, if your mental health is really that bad, stop getting on the internet and posting about it. The fucking catalyst behind your misery is your actions online. How have you not realized that? You're never gonna be a content creator that people tune into every day to see what's going on in their daily lives. If you really want your mental health to drastically improve, take accountability for your actions and leave the internet in the past. Do something productive in your real life and scram. And I really hope you are still showering, because I know all that grease and grime stacks up and leaves a nasty crust on you. So for the sake of your mom having to breathe in your fumes, I hope the showers are continuing.
So from now on, shower videos will be of me just showing my progress before and after the shower, because I don't feel comfortable filming myself in the shower, because my mom got on me about that, and yeah. So shower videos are going to be changing. I'm going to try to upload a little bit more, even though my mental health has been down in the dumps. I just didn't want to force myself to upload. Anyways, Charles, since your order was picked to be filmed, thrown in a little lime green keychain that I accidentally fucking dropped. So anyways, Nova Cord order done. Anyone who ordered the Nova Cord within the last weekly drops, your orders are on the way. And if you want your own custom, shoot me an eBay message. Novine Universe and their depressed fucking self, signing off.
He just had to hit you with a little more poor me at the end there. It really is pathetic. Never in my life would I think to post the things that he posts. Like if I'm feeling glum, I'm having a bad day, I talk about it to my friends and my family, not my goddamn phone. Nova has such a weird parasocial relationship with TikTok. It's like a toxic ex with him, I swear. He thinks that people are actually wanting to see what he posts, but no one's ever actually cheering him on except for the 1 or 2 people in the comment section, and he fucking finds those people and holds that shit in his head like those are his real fans, and then somehow inflates that into thinking there are tons of real Nova Online fans. He just has to weed through the trolls to get to them. Also, from this video, it seems like we might be seeing more of Nova's paracords. I can't really tell though. He's so back and forth with those bracelets. Like, he has the return of them and his, his big business of selling yarn braided together. It's back, guys. Hooray. And then he stops doing it within 2 weeks. So we might be seeing more paracords, maybe not. Only time will tell. But we're moving on to the next TikTok that I wanted to cover. This one is of Nova starting another fucking series. Yes, another one. And I'm sure, like all the rest of them, this will last 1 to 3 episodes. He puts so much stain on the word series because to be a series, you actually have to have multiple occurrences of the style of video you put out. And we all know that Nova never fucking does that. He makes a couple of videos on that topic and then he never touches it again. We can see that in larger scale projects that he's done, like when he tried to start a podcast. It lasted 3 episodes and then he chalked the whole thing. But in this video, he says that he will be making a series where he will be reviewing games that people buy him off of his Amazon wishlist. Now, let me roll up my sleeves here and give you all a little bit of a rant. Please do not buy this planet-shaped moron anything off of his Amazon wishlist. Like, that shouldn't even have to be stated, but someone bought him this Nintendo game. And I'm sure y'all know this already, but Nintendo games are not cheap. They cost a pretty penny, and someone bought this shit for Nova. That's just mind-boggling to me. People who support this goober fiscally will always perplex me, buying his cameos, paracords, and now buying him things off of his Amazon wishlist. Like, I understand it's your money, do what you please with it, but just think about the person that you're buying these things for.
New series. Oh, whoa, what's this? Okay, cringy ass start out of the way. You may have realized from a few videos ago that somebody sent me Mario Strikers Battle League in the mail. So, I'm going to be starting a new series that whenever someone sends me a new game off my Amazon wishlist, I'm going to review it. So, I'm going to play Mario Strikers Battle League for about an hour. As you see right now, it is downloading on my Switch 2. And we are going to try it out, and I'll give my opinion on if it's worth buying or not. So, see you in 30 minutes.
But first, let me get in there. This is kind of a dull point to bring up, but I'm going to anyways. He says he's going to review it for an hour, but then he said he'll see you in 30 minutes. But then when we cut back into TikTok, he says that he played the game for 15 fucking minutes. Now, am I in a Dormammu time loop right now, and he's trying to throw me off the trail of how long he spent in his shit-stained diaper playing a Mario game? I don't appreciate that, Nova. Be consistent on a time here.
Alright, so I have played the game for about 15 minutes. Now let me just say, I should have played the tutorial first. I am dog shit at the game. But, with probably a little more practice with both the Joy-Con 2s and the Pro Controller, I bet you I will be really good at this game. Now my thoughts on the game, it did remind me of Super Mario Strikers, or if you're in Europe, Mario Smash Football on the GameCube. And I do think that these two are very similar. So yeah, if you are looking for a Mario-like football experience, you should definitely give it a try. And I'm going to be rating that game an 8 out of 10. Huge shout out to the person who sent me that in the mail.
It never shocks me how poor his reviewing and ratings are of things. He's been doing this shit for so long, and he's never been able to improve his ability on reviewing stuff. When it comes to food, drinks, games, anything Nova reviews, it's always just horribly constructed, low-effort trash. Also, again, you'll see here in just a second, it already made me go bonkers seeing Nova get sent one game. But hold your horses here, folks. He got sent another Nintendo game.
And someone else sent me Pokken Tournament DX in the mail. So I'm going to be reviewing that one shortly. Anyways, Novine Universe, signing off.
Yeah, that's a big stinker right there. I almost went to my fridge and grabbed a tomato just to huck in my monitor after seeing that. What a horrible, serious idea. Let me put things on my Amazon wishlist and hope people buy it for me so I can sloppily review it on my TikTok. That's some lame shit right there. He doesn't even show gameplay of the game. He just goes off into the one corner of his room that isn't filled to the brim with trash and plays it, then comes back and gives a boring recap of the game. Like, that's just stupid. But regardless, let's move on to another finely crafted Nova TikTok. In this one, we have yet another Nova cocktail. It seems like the drinking is getting a little more frequent with Nova. He often mentions drinking when he's streaming, and now we have another cocktail TikTok with Nova. In this one, he takes a carbonated Powerade, which he made in a previous TikTok, and makes a cocktail with another one of those 99 shooters. I don't want to make any rash predictions too early here, but Nova seems to be enjoying himself a beverage here and there. Maybe we'll start seeing some drunk streams from him. That would be something to see, alright. Rampaging Nova, sending everyone to Pound Town who even slightly crosses him. But let's get to the video.
Let's try and make another cocktail with carbonated Powerade. So, all you gotta do is just take the carbonated Powerade from the last video, release all the carbonated gas that's in there, scrub it off, and just pour it in your cup. It's going to be about 12 ounces. Let's first remind ourselves what the carbonated Powerade tastes like. Not bad. And then take a chilled 99 apples. I chilled them this time. Shit. I shit you not, it took me 10 minutes to open this thing of Chill 99.
How the hell did it take you 10 minutes to open that Nova? Were you twisting the wrong way for 9.5 of those minutes? That's a feat that I don't know how many people could accomplish. But we see Nova in his element here, you know, bartender Nova ready for battle. His battle, of course, being the eventual liver failure if he continues the drinking to a concerning degree.
So let's just pour that in and stir it up. Carbonated Powerade and 99 apples. Let's try this out. Diboja. Ooh. Not gonna lie, the Powerade kind of lost its flavor when it got carbonated, but it is still not bad. So I would make this again, I just wouldn't carbonate the Powerade. I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Nova Universe, signing off.
Well, it sure has been a week for Nova. You know, he seemed down in the dumps at the beginning of the week, and then someone purchased him some video games, and he had a nice mixed drink, and that seemed to bring him back to the Nova we all know and don't like. He did have a pretty busy week overall, posting TikToks and streaming. There are a few more that I wanted to cover, but I'm gonna get to those in another video. So for now, I am out of here. Once again, I appreciate everyone who stopped in and watched another Nova breakdown. I just want to plug my Twitch real quick. It's I'mLarge610. Once again, go follow it. We've been having some super good times in the YouTube streams recently, and I want to branch that off into Twitch as well. But thank you guys once again for watching another video. I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.